So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the most tense, mysterious, and edge of your seat movies you can find on Netflix, starting with number 5 is Carry On. Listen, I work for the Department of Homeland Security. I was like the janitor at NASA calling himself an astronaut. Let's cancel the text, or we execute your girlfriend. Carry On follows a TSA agent who is blackmailed into allowing a dangerous package onto a Christmas Eve flight, forcing him into a deadly game of deception and survival. There's plenty of good action in this high stakes thriller that makes the most of its somewhat unique airport setting. One of the downsides of the thriller genre is that we've seen it all and it's hard to really surprise viewers anymore. And you feel that somewhat when you watch Carry On, but it's a movie that doesn't really seem to care. It knows it's not the most original film you'll ever see, but it succeeds by just being itself and having fun and taking viewers along with it. You'll probably either really enjoy it or find it boring, but it's definitely worth at least one watch from thriller fans. Next is number 4, Woman of the Hour. Tone air number. I just get it. I know. I just want to make sure I have the right one. Wait, somebody did, and I repeat it from memory. Woman of the Hour is based on the true story of a woman who lands a spot on the dating game, only to realize that the charming bachelor she's paired with harbors a very dark secret. Woman of the Hour is an unsettling and gripping crime thriller that slowly builds up the dread, keeping you hooked knowing the danger that lurks beneath the surface. This is the kind of thriller that proves real-life horror can often be just as chilling as fiction. Anna Kendrick stars and directs this film that captures both the eerie reality of the situation and the larger themes of power and manipulation. With its mix of suspense and real-world stakes, Woman of the Hour is a must-watch for fans of true crime thrillers. By the way, this is the movie I mentioned that's not in every Netflix region, but it is in most of them. Next is number 3, it's What's Inside. He's gonna be that's my bike. It's What's Inside follows a man who brings a mysterious device to a wedding party, causing everyone connected to it to swap bodies. So what starts as a thrill for some quickly turns into a nightmare for others. It's What's Inside is a clever, visually striking thriller that uses bold, contrasting color palettes to deliver an entertaining experience from start to finish. The thrills come from guessing who's in whose body as the partygoers live out their fantasies, often with disastrous consequences. It's the kind of movie you definitely have to pay attention to or you could get lost, but it's definitely one of the best and weirdest thriller movies to release on Netflix in the past couple of years. At the number 2 spot on our list of the best thrillers is Reptile. Who do we like in this? I'll go with him, boyfriend. I got a friend. I'll take the weirdo. Reptile is about a hardened detective who investigates a brutal murder, but finds himself questioning everything as the case takes unexpected twists and exposes dark secrets. Reptile is a slow burn thriller that keeps you guessing with its layered mystery and moody atmosphere. Benicio del Toro virtually always delivers, and he nails his role here as a hardened detective who is haunted by his own past. Reptile has an old school noir-inspired story with plenty of morally complex characters and a slowly unraveling conspiracy. If you enjoy atmospheric detective noir films, Reptile is a solid throwback that's a good choice for thriller fans. And our top thriller movie on Netflix in the past couple of years is Rebel Ridge. You enter this town again, so I'm going another route. Rebel Ridge follows a former Marine who is abducted by corrupt cops, setting off a relentless quest for justice and revenge. Rebel Ridge is not a remake of Rambo First Blood, but it might as well be for all the similarities the two movies share. Just like Rambo, Rebel Ridge is a revenge thriller that starts off with an excellent tense opening. The middle act is the weakest as it attempts to explain everything, but it ends up dragging on a bit too long, but the third act really lets loose and gives us what we want to see, some awesome action. Rebel Ridge was definitely one of the most fun Netflix thriller movies I watched in recent years, and I consider it a must-see for thriller fans.